Why do some women get commitment effortlessly while others wait forever? It's not about playing games. It's about these 9 unspoken traits men secretly screen for. And trust me, 5 is the silent deal breaker most women never see coming. If you've ever been ghosted after things seemed perfect, or you're tired of hearing, "I'm just not ready yet," this video will finally reveal what's really going on in his mind. Before we dive in, comment number 5 below if you've ever been blindsided by a guy who seemed all in, then suddenly pulled away. Let's see how many of you have experienced this hidden turnoff without even realizing it. 9. The non-nag policy. Men don't commit to criticism, they commit to peace. Most women don't realize that how they communicate needs can make or break a man's willingness to commit. It's not about what you ask for, it's about how you ask. Men instinctively pull away from what feels like constant pressure, but they lean into relationships where they feel like heroes, not targets. For example, instead of saying, "You never plan dates anymore," criticism, try, "I love when we do fun things together, it makes me feel so special. What if we surprise each other with a date night this week?" Invitation. This subtle shift removes blame and replaces it with collaboration. Men respond to positivity, not ultimatums. If he feels like supporting you is his choice rather than his obligation, he'll invest more, and commitment becomes a natural next step. 8. Emotional safety, his vulnerable side. Can he cry in front of you? If not, he won't stay. Society teaches men to be strong, but deep down they crave a safe space to be human. If a man feels judged or dismissed when he opens up, he'll shut down, and eventually he'll leave. Emotional safety is the glue of long-term commitment. Psychology insight. Men bond through vulnerability just as much as women do, they just express it differently. When a man shares his fears, failures, or insecurities, and you respond with empathy, not pity or frustration, he associates you with peace. That's when he starts thinking, "I could spend my life with her." If he shares something personal, avoid fixing it. Instead say, "That sounds really tough. I get why you'd feel that way." The goal isn't to solve his problems, it's to make him feel heard. 7. Social proof, your reputation. Men ask friends, "Is she cool or clingy?" before proposing. Men don't commit in a vacuum. They subtly or overtly vet you through their social circle. If his friends or family see you as drama, needy, or disrespectful, he'll second-guess the relationship, no matter how much he likes you. Men trust the opinions of people they respect. If his best friend says, "She's amazing, you'd be stupid to let her go," that weighs more than weeks of dating. But if his brother says, "She seems high maintenance," he'll hesitate. How to influence this. Be warm but not overeager around his friends. Never put him down in front of others, even jokingly. Let him volunteer affection in public. Don't force PDA. 6. The growth mindset. Men fear stagnation more than arguments. A man who sees you as someone who's always improving, mentally, emotionally, or professionally, will see you as a long-term asset. But if he feels like you're complacent or dependent, he'll worry about future resentment. Actionable tip. Talk about your goals naturally. "I'm really excited about this course I'm taking." Support his ambitions without making them about you. You'd crush that opportunity. Avoid phrases like, "I'll just wait for the right guy to come along." Passivity equals red flag. Men commit to women who inspire them, not just women who love them. 5. Sexual polarity, not just frequency. It's not about how often, it's about how you connect. Most women think commitment is about withholding sex or giving it too soon, but the real key is polarity, the magnetic push-pull of masculine and feminine energy. The secret, men crave tension, not just availability. Playful teasing, lingering touches, and not always being predictable keep him intrigued. Example, if he texts, "What are you wearing?" instead of a full description, try, "Something you'll have to wait to find out." This isn't about games, it's about maintaining the spark that made him chase you in the first place. 4. The X factor, silent deal breaker. How you talk about your exes predicts his next move. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The way you discuss past relationships tells a man everything he needs to know about your emotional maturity and your loyalty. If you're constantly bashing your ex, a man will wonder, "Will she talk about me like this too?" If you're overly nostalgic, he'll question if you're truly over them. And if you blame every failure on your ex, he'll assume you don't take accountability. The shocking reason men care. Men interpret your ex talk as a loyalty test. If you're disrespectful towards someone you once loved, he'll assume you'll do the same to him. Worse, if you keep exes lingering as friends, he'll see it as emotional backup, a major red flag for commitment. How to handle this? Stay neutral. Instead of "he was a narcissistic liar," try "we weren't compatible, but I learned a lot." Avoid comparisons. Never say "you're so much better than my ex." It still keeps the ex in the conversation. Cut ties cleanly. If an ex is still texting you, shut it down. Men notice everything. 3. Financial EQ, not just income. Does she spend like a partner or a liability? Men don't expect you to be rich, but they do pay attention to whether you're financially responsible. A woman who blows her paycheck on designer bags while complaining about rent is a turnoff. A woman who budgets, invests, or even just shows awareness? That's wife material. Why it matters. Commitment is a financial risk for men. If he senses you'll drain his resources or resent him for not funding your lifestyle, he'll hesitate. But if you're savvy, he'll see you as a teammate, not a dependent. Actionable tips. Show discretion. You don't need to disclose your savings, but casually mention smart choices. "I'm saving for a trip. I cook at home more now." Avoid entitlement. Never expect him to pay for everything, and never joke about hubby buying you a Birkin. Discuss goals. If he brings up buying a home, say, "I love that idea. I've been reading about first-time buyer programs." 2. Family vibes, the mom test. He's not just dating you, he's imagining you as the mother of his kids. Even if he says he doesn't want children, men subconsciously evaluate how you'd fit into their family. Are you nurturing, kind to strangers, patient under stress? These traits signal long-term compatibility. How to pass the test without trying too hard. Ask his mom about her hobbies. Laugh at his dad's jokes. Show empathy. How you treat waiters, pets, or kids at the park matters more than you think. Avoid drama. If you're constantly feuding with your own family, he'll worry about future conflict. Key insight: men don't marry just for love, they marry for legacy. 1. The unshakable woman, ultimate. Not needy, not cold, secure. This quality alone makes him chase commitment. This is the holy grail. An unshakable woman knows her worth, doesn't beg for attention, and radiates calm confidence. She's not waiting for a ring. She's living so fully that he's terrified of losing her. How to cultivate this? Have a life outside him. When he texts, reply, but don't drop everything. Set boundaries gracefully. "I'd love to see you, but I need my gym time tomorrow." Stay mysterious. Don't overshare your insecurities early. Let him earn your layers. The result? He'll stop asking, "Is she the one?" and start asking, "How do I keep her?" Well, there you have it. Thanks for watching.